Can you imagine just one day without using a smartphone? We would hazard a guess that many of you watching right now are watching us on your phone. iPhones and Android smartphones have taken over the technology world, and in 2023, we will see an enormous overhaul in the technology available. You may have heard about new foldable phones, but this is just the beginning of the changes we will be seeing within the next year. If you are someone who always upgrades their phone to have the newest one available, keep watching to hear about all of the new phones that are scheduled to release in 2023. The first phone we want to discuss is the iPhone 15. How many of you watching this video now remember the very first iPhone, or even iPods, when they were no more than a device to listen to music? We can hardly believe the 15th iteration is in production. The iPhone 15 is scheduled to be released in September of next year. Rumors are flying about the new iPhone's improved capabilities. We believe this version of the device will be able to record video in 8K and match the 10 times zoom that is offered in the Galaxy S22, which is already available. We may also be seeing a change in the traditional naming pattern. Instead of iPhone Pro or Pro Max, this one is rumored to have an iPhone 15 Ultra version. Forbes has also released the potential price of this new phone. If the rumors of the 15 Ultra version are true, this ultimate version of the phone is set to cost $100 more than the iPhone 15 base model. This means anyone thirsting over the newest and best version of the phone could be spending a whopping $1,299 at minimum. This marks the largest price jump in the history of each generation of Apple phones. The insider who revealed this information explains the reasoning here. It's going to be a more expensive iPhone, even in the United States. Apple has been losing margins year after year. Rising production costs and inflation, which makes the money the company has in the bank worth less, have finally broken the camel's back. What do you think that could mean for the future of Apple? So if you already have a relatively new iPhone, is the upgrade to the 15 or 15 Ultra worth the long wait? After all, it isn't supposed to come out until the end of next year. If you have a much older phone and want to take advantage of the newest specs, this phone is rumored to have the best battery life and be the fastest iPhone to date by a huge margin. If you want a phone with an amazing camera and already have an iPhone 13 or 14, the 15 may not be that much better. However, the new version is rumored to have a periscope camera, which would offer better zoom options and feature much better construction with a hybrid lens design rather than the current plastic one. If the camera is very important to you, this one may be worth the wait. Yet, because none of these rumors have been confirmed, it is a tough call to make on whether this upgrade will be worth the hefty price tag, especially if you already have a newer iPhone. The next new phone to discuss is the long-awaited Samsung Galaxy S23. This base model will have two upgraded versions, the Galaxy S23 Plus and the Galaxy S23 Ultra. The hardware of the new version is rumored to be vastly improved upon, including a more sophisticated camera and quicker charging. This phone's specs have officially been approved by the TENAA and gotten a certification from them, which allows consumers to read more about what the phone can do before its release in order to make the best decision when choosing a new phone. According to the TENAA certificate, the new Galaxy will have a 6.8-inch diagonal display, and the resolution has been vastly improved. It will feature a QHD resolution of 3088 by 1440 pixels. It will also have 4 rear cameras with 10 times optical zoom. Think of the selfies. The new Galaxy will also be equipped with Bluetooth capability, of course, an improved light sensor, and face recognition. This phone certainly has a stacked set of specs, and smartphone enthusiasts will surely be very pleased with its capabilities. Also, unlike the iPhone 15, we have access to the TENAA report, meaning all of these specs are confirmed rather than rumored. Are you an Apple person or a Samsung person? Remember when Samsung came out with a folding smartphone? The Galaxy Galaxy Z Fold 4 is currently the best version of a folding smartphone out there, but that is about to change. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 is coming out soon, much to the delight of technology buffs. Not a lot has been confirmed about this new device, but we expect it will be an improvement of the 4th generation. This new phone will probably be slimmer and faster. The technology involved in a folding phone is still relatively new, giving Samsung much room for improvement. After all, the first generation of the Galaxy Z Fold had a lot of logistical problems, most of which were addressed and improved in the following versions. This new version is scheduled to be released next August, following the schedule of the previous device's release dates, all about a year apart. This phone certainly won't be for everyone. It will cost about $1,800 to start. This is likely because of its improved capabilities. This device is more than just a smartphone. Many people consider the Z Fold phones as more of a handheld tablet. If you can justify the price, you will certainly be buying a device that is very sophisticated. In addition, all of the Galaxy Z Folds have had enormous storage capabilities. The base model will be capable of storing 128 gigabytes. It will also probably be waterproof, like the version before this one. This phone also has an S Pen, allowing it to become a digital canvas for the artistically inclined, or the bored doodlers. The S Pen can also be used as a mouse, allowing a cursor to appear by gently hovering the pen over the screen. Like other Samsung products, the Fold Z5 will have access to a feature that allows for a desktop computer feel. You can plug your phone directly into an external monitor, which allows access to the DeX suite. If you already have a Galaxy Z Fold, you may be wondering if the upgrade is worth the price. While this new device is very cool and has a lot of impressive features, it may not be as satisfying for you if you already have a Fold Z4. Upgrades between Z4 and Z5 are minimal, so it may be best to wait for the Z6 to upgrade. Even for those of you who would like one of these phones, the Z4 may be the better option since it can be purchased now. However, if you do have an older version of the Galaxy Fold and you want to take advantage of the newer specs, the upgrade will certainly be worth it. What do you think about folding smartphones? The next new phone we have to talk about is yet another folding phone, the Google Pixel Fold 7. There is a lot of controversy over this phone. Some people think that this elusive phone, which was supposed to launch in 2021, will never come out. The last generation of this phone had a limited release in just 17 countries. Others say that Google is simply working on a new phone version. The most impressive rumor is that whichever version comes out will be foldable and bendable. That would be a game changer. There are also lots of upgrades that are thought to be added to the new Pixel Fold. Similarly to the new Galaxy, this phone will have better 5G support and a newer media player. The display resolution is 3120 by 1440. However, there is no sacrifice needed for battery life. This phone will have the option to use 1080p rather than 1440p/QHD+, which will improve the life of your battery. Not only will this new device have a powerful processor and technology, but it's also absolutely beautiful. It will come in 3 colors: hazel, snow, and obsidian. There will also be a sleek design, including a small black panel with the camera facing out of the back. Be sure to grab a case for this phone since the camera lens may scratch easily. The Google Pixel is made of aluminum, glass, and other metals, giving it a modern look and allowing easier reading in bright sunlight due to the new materials used. The new Google Pixel Pro may have a lot of fun upgrades, but experts are also warning consumers that the new version may not be that much more impressive than the Pro 6. The Pro 6 boasted some of the biggest upgrades in the generational history of this device, but the Pro 7 seems to have just barely improved specs by a slim margin. There is also the fact that this phone is not as popular, and many consumers may be switching over to a similar type of smartphone. In this case, the Pro 7 is sure to blow your mind with its sophisticated features and appearance. From the Pro 6, this new device does not have a huge amount of actual hardware updates. The camera was also just very slightly changed. Even the cool new camera features may not be exclusive to the Pro 7 for long. For now, the Pro 7 is the only version where you can enjoy these new features, but Google is more than likely going to backport these upgrades to the previous generation. These upgrades include increased focus, photo unblur, cinematic blur for videos, and real tone. While these are all really cool, they aren't quite necessary unless you plan to use your phone for very ambitious photo and video projects. Do you have a preference for any of these brands? Are you planning to try a new brand this year? We would love to hear your thoughts about which of these is your favorite option. Please don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel so you never miss an update from us.